Hello Liftleaners, I just want to do a quick little introduction so that you know kind of what to expect from this programme. So obviously this is the first time that I'm rolling this one out. Let me just turn that down a tad. So basically it's not like half a grapefruit and a dry bit of toast per day. That's the sort of thing I used to do in my 20s when I used to be starving myself. This is about changing lifestyle habits. Making little tweaks to what you do every day really so that you can feel more confident, that you can hopefully lose a bit of weight or lose inches if not weight, come away from the scales a little bit, we encourage that. And I'm drinking much more water, trying to just focus on keeping myself hydrated. And you know the type of nano snacking where you sort of like can be typing on a computer and eating without realising, or go into the fridge and maybe eating whilst you're deciding what you're going to have for tea, and you're kind of snacking without realising, coming away from that and how to combat that and how to stop yourself from doing that. And what we call nighttime eating. So obviously I've always trained in the evening, so I'm a nightmare for eating my meals at 11 o'clock in the night. But having had a bit of time off lately, I can see how easy it is to have your tea at like say 6 o'clock, and then by sort of 10 o'clock you're hungry again. So then you start snacking at that time of night. In the Liftlean programme we look at doing short workouts, so it could be between 15 and 30 minutes per day, which will be up to you guys, okay? So we could do 15 minutes every day, 20 minutes every day, or we could do half an hour and do less, or we could do one where we do an hour a week. It is really up to you as a group. First time rolling it out, so it's going to be a bit of trial and error. And it's about using resistance and using weights. It doesn't have to be Olympic bar heavy weights, but it's about showing you how you can work with this part of the waist. I think I've done like 3 days this week. I did take some photos of what I looked like a few days ago. So I want to show you some little tips about how you can really get that kind of shape that hopefully that you want. But it's about being kind to yourself. And you know, some people like to go all out in January and give up alcohol and give up chocolate and give up crisps and give up biscuits and give up everything. And sometimes I think that's maybe a little bit hard on yourself and maybe setting yourself up to fail. So this is more about a realistic way of doing it, so that you can still have treats on the weekend and maybe have a treat per day. Depends what your goal is. So we'll be looking at goals later in the week as well. There is also another programme that I'm in the middle of putting together, which is called Elevate, and that's the one that's got the keto, keep forgetting the name of it, intermittent fasting, which works for some people, because I could put you all on the same nutritional plan and that is not going to work for everybody, and it never will. Some people will lose weight on that, some people put weight on that, and some people will just stay the same. So this is more about looking at your needs as an individual and tailoring it out for you. So that's kind of like what we're looking at, and there's nothing to be nervous about. I mean, most of you know me anyway, you take me as I am. We're going to really go with you on this one. So if there's anything that you can't do, if you've got injuries, I always give it options anyway, but we will adapt the programme for you, okay? So I'm just going to pop this on our lovely little group. I'm going to share some recipes later that I've been having to retype because some of them had errors. I've had my friend helping me with that as well. Some of the temperatures are wrong and stuff. I don't really burn in your food. But if you have got any recipes that you'd like to share, Slimming World ones I absolutely love, please feel free to share. Let's help each other now through this, because 2020 was so hard. I've had some real hard lessons in 2020 myself, as you probably have as well. So let's pull together now as women and help each other. Mwah. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.